Alright, here we go. We're gonna try something new.
Welcome to the weekend. You're rocking with Sunshine.
Haha, yeah. What's up, everybody? My name's Sunshine here. Welcome to Making Music in the Midwest. We're at episode 3 right now. And, well, we're gonna try something a little different because, it's called Making Music in the Midwest. So I figured by episode 3, it's about time that we should probably make some music. What do you think? All right, let's do this. So in order to do this, I had to ditch the studio mic and recording it all fancy and everything. And I'm doing the audio through the GoPro here. So we'll see how that works out. I might have to get a different external microphone for it. I don't know. We'll see if we can make it work. I can usually tweak stuff, make it work. It'll work. Whatever. Here we go. So anyways, how I make music, I use Apple Logic. That's the tool that I like to use. Whatever you have, whatever you are comfortable with, whatever you can get your hands on, that's cool. It all works. It all makes music. It just depends on what you do with it. Learn it, run it, rock it, have fun with it, man. Some people are very talented with all sorts of different instruments, guitars, pianos, saxophones, trumpets, drums, whatever it may be. Use your strengths. Don't worry about your weaknesses. Push at your strengths. My instrument is a computer. These are my keys. I run this kind of like if I ran a piano or whatever. It's what I do. It's what I know. It's how I do things. So, anyways, we're gonna make a song here, and when I make a song, I like to first set up a new thing, and then we turn the tempo and stuff. And we drop it down. We're gonna go about 105 because I'm just feeling a little more chill. And then I open up my loops browser here, and there are thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of loops available in the world. So, you can start with anything. You can start with the drums, start with the basis of a foundation of drums, and then build up from there, put stuff on top of that. Or you can start wherever you want, whatever you're feeling. A lot of times I like to start with a melody line and then build on top of that, because that's really what you're getting at. The energy of the song is coming out of the melody line, I believe. It's kind of where I feel a lot of the base of the energy that I build around. So we'll just start clicking on stuff and see what happens. Boom. Let's do it. Alright. Sounds like we can make something funky. So, I took the loop that I found, I put it on here, and I looped it for 8 bars. I just like to have about an 8-bar loop going. Then I can just get a general idea of the feel of different parts of the songs, and I can spread it out however I want later. Right now I just want to get sounds together and hanging out. And while we're mixing, we want to make sure our levels are staying down. So we don't want levels to be flying around way up high while we're mixing, and especially while we're just starting to create. Keep everything way down. It's a lot easier to pick things up and still, if you have room, than it is to bring everything down nicely. and create room. So you need to have room so that when it goes into mixing and vocals and mastering and all that good stuff, that there's room for the engineers to make it sound beautiful. So we got this line going here. It says over here that it's in the key of D. I just go with that. I don't really know exactly much about keys and stuff. I just kind of go with it. If it's the same letter, then it should work together. If it sounds all right together, then let's go with it. Cool. All right, so we got this thing going. We gotta put something on top of it. We need a little harder guitar going. That is not a harder guitar. No. Definitely not. Run away. That's weird. What was this one again? Whoa! Some good 70s porn music there. Ah. Not liking what we got for guitars here right now. Monster trucks. And sometimes you just gotta know when to move along. Alright, that's enough of you, Mr. Guitars. Let's find some pianos or something a little nicer to listen to. Feel funky? No, not that funky. Sounds fake. A bass line. We gotta throw something on top of it. The bass lines. Come on, baby. Let's find a delicious bass line. Deep bass. Come on bass, come on bass. Got something to go with it. Now, in case you're wondering, yes, sometimes this can be a very long and drawn out process. But if it was easy and quick, then, well, it'd be no fun. All about stumbling upon that one sound that you were just like, oh my gosh, it worked perfectly together! Or it might work terribly, but you just think it does, and it's cool for a while until you're about 3 hours into it and you're like, oh my god, why did I build something out of that? That was terrible. Shit happens, man. That's how we roll. Like, I'm really starting to think that this whole, that guitar is not what I need. I'm thinking I need to find something to build off of. I need something to build off of. Because we need to start with a foundation, and then we build up from there. And then once we got something built really big up from there, then we take that and we start smashing and breaking on the foundation and just shatter it all to pieces and just fuck it all up. And it's a beautiful, beautiful tragedy of different things coming together. But we gotta start with something before we can break it. We gotta make it beautiful before we just fuck it all up. Whatever, why not? See what we can do. We'll challenge ourselves. And build on top of the baseline, baby. Do it. Okay. Let's see, what else? What else we got? We got a little guitar, we got a little weird bass wobble thing going here. What else can we put on top of it? Just start throwing stuff together. It doesn't matter. There's nobody listening except me. You. Whatever, why not? Throw it on there. Alright, so you can hear. It's just some weird little thingy we got going right now. It don't matter. It don't matter. Right now we're just putting pieces together. We're just gonna putting our parts list together. And eventually we're gonna build something out of all these parts. Right now we're just dumping the parts on the table and then we're gonna build. But now y'all thinking, Sunshine, where that beat? Saying, give me that beat. I'm saying, it's coming. I'm saying, now's the time to get the beats. Let's go. What? Alright. It's cool. I'll take it. I'm good with it. Woo. How about y'all? Y'all vibe with that beat? There's just some crazy scattered beats on there, man. I love it. Like, so we got one beat going in there. Like I said, keep the levels down. Keep the levels down. We gotta watch out. Right now we're getting up there. We got plenty of headroom now. Alright, we're like still -9, -10. We got plenty of room. That's good. So plenty of room up there. Plenty of room. You can always turn the speakers up. Don't turn the computer up. Don't turn the mixer up. Turn the speakers up. if you want it louder. We'll make it louder, make it sound really cool later. Right now, we got to put some pieces together. Alright, so we got that one. I like to have a few different beats going at once because I'm a DJ at heart, and I just love mashing up beats because they'd get like the tracks, they'd have like extended beats at the beginning and end. A lot of dance mixes do. So I'd like to mash up the beats at the beginning of one with the middle of another song, like just gets it going crazy in the sub, going nuts. Alright, let's do it. Let's see what we got. And it's real easy to just throw like a 4 on the floor beat on anything, like just to highlight different spots, because it goes with about anything. Whatever you got, man. It's a good transition spot. What's the other one sound like? We'll just throw that in there and put it off to the side. That'll be something. This is a fun little thing. What else we got here? Yeah, something wild, something crazy. Something fun to go with it. What we got? Yeah. Just something easy, something simple. Just keeps it running. We can just do a little vibe with it, man. Do a little dance. Do a little dance. Then you do. I'm here just sitting in the studio with you, and I gotta do a little bit of some of this and some of that, and it's gonna be cool, and we're gonna vibe, gonna be cool with you. I don't really care if I gotta do what do. Gonna do what you and I gotta be Ba-da-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum, bum. Chicka-bum, chicka-bum, ba-bum, da-bum, diggy-diggy, bum, ba-da-bum, da-bum, da-bum, bum. And that right there is how I start formulating how I am going to figure a rhythm for the rap lyrics, whatever I'm writing for the song. Words, and it's usually just vomit just comes out. Well, not like actual vomit, because that would make a really, really terrible mess of all of this. So it's word vomit, just syllables, just so I'm getting the syllables and whatever I'm feeling, the rhythm, getting the rhythm and the cadence that I want to go with the verses or a hook or whatever it is, and I just spit out nonsense, and I'm just trying to get a cadence going, and then when I can fill in words to fill in the da 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 what a bang the bang the bang the then the boom the boom da 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 boom. But then sometimes I'm getting like the vowel sounds in there to figure out if it's better to be like no or something. You know, don't just go crazy with it. So I start muting parts and. Alright, so we got this little thingy going here. Apple S. So, always save, always save, always save, always save. Like every 10 minutes you're going to want to save. And you're going to want to have a couple of these things, which are portable hard drives. Plug them in to your computer and back up your computer. You want to have 2 of them, like at least a terabyte a piece. I don't know, depends on how much memory, how much stuff you use, how much you need. Whatever you need, get them, and have 2 of them. Have one that does like automatic backups on your computer, another one that you back up like your main files like once a week or something, just in case the backup the computer dies and the backup dies. That way you got them. Because it's happened. Yes, it's happened. I wouldn't have multiple hard drives if I hadn't already lost everything that was on a computer and then lost everything that was on a hard drive, external hard drive, and be like, oh my god, I lost it all. So, have lots of backups, always save. And if you're old enough, cheers. All right, back to whatever we're doing. All right, we got something funky going here. No, it's kind of fun. This whole piano kind of sounds a little weird, and the guitar just sounds cheap. So, we're gonna go in here. Let's see. I'm gonna get the guitar. Get over here. This gimbal thing, it was a cheap one that they had on Amazon, and it does not. It's a little slow sometimes, and sometimes it just likes to kind of like have a lazy eye and just kind of wander off that way. And it's really, it gets weird. It's difficult some days. Let's get, there we go. Let's get a guitar going here. So Logic's got these cool little built-in deals. Whatever you're working with, whatever you got. Just play with plugins, play with whatever's built into there, play with the settings, and just start messing with stuff. Just start really messing stuff up. Because here's what it is originally. Alright, now we're going to turn the plugin on. It just gets a different sound. I mean, that way you're not using... I mean, yeah, I'm using loops that everybody in the world has access to, but I'm messing with those sounds so that they're mine, so that it sounds the way I want it to sound. It's not just the way someone else wanted it to sound and made it sound for everybody else. So we're just gonna play with this. I mean, there's different, we got different settings here. We can just start. This is what I want, like something big. I always like big guitars. There we go, get it big. We can move it. Move this. Yeah, and just start messing with dials here. And we just start turning up dials and messing with stuff. Oh yeah! Add some reverb on this thing. Whoa, too much reverb. Alright, we don't want reverb on that one. Whoa, a little too funky for me right now. Alright, so just so you can get an idea of just one little plug-in there, just tweaking, basically touching every knob that I could find and just going all the way up and all the way down and see what it does. I mean, that's the only way you can really figure out what all this stuff does. I went to school for like a year for, yeah, you don't learn anything on that, and you gotta play with it. You gotta just touch knobs and turn stuff around and fuck shit up, make a sound go. So, just, here's without the plugin. It's the original loop. It's just what comes on Apple Logic. Alright, now we're going to turn the plug-in on. Just an amp plug-in. Just makes it big. It sounds like big old guitars. It sounds nasty. Just gets it crazy, and it just whatever. It's my sound. Like no one's gonna have that exact sound. Other people can have this exact sound because it's there. You just put it in there and it's there. But I made this. It gets crazy. So that's all you do, man. You just put stuff together and make it crazy. And put your own touches on it. And do you. Don't worry about what the other world is doing. Don't, like, one big thing that, Eminem is a major influence on anything that I do with music. One big thing that he always said when he was working on an album is that he would not listen to new music, like the radio or anything, for the entire process, like even months or years leading up to making that album, because he didn't want to be influenced by the sounds of what's hot now. Because there's always, there's 6 months of, hey, this is hot, everybody's got crazy auto-tuned hooks or whatever it may be, and it's hot for a little bit, and then something else is hot for a little bit, and then everybody's puking on the microphone like, and that's cool, but just do yourself. Do your thing. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Alright, so we got this cool thing going. I want to make it a little bigger. So, the biggest thing is just trying to make, when you're working with instruments that are in a computer, is to make them big and feel like they're real. Like, if their guitar's jamming out, make it feel like their guitar's jamming out on a stage or something. Like, make them big. Or if you want to make them just teeny little things that sound like they're in a tin can, do that. Do whatever you want to do on it. Make it sound cool. Make it sound terrible. I don't care. Do what you want to do. Ooh. So one little tool I like in Logic that has been like my favorite for a little bit here is the scanner vibrato tool. And it's a fun little guy because it makes it gives a little more depth because everything kind of wobbles. Off. It just gives everything so much more width because it just wobbles it back and forth between left and right speakers, so it kind of makes it feel bigger because it's like all around you, and it's fun. You don't want to do too much of it with certain things. Like, it's cool to do it with like guitars and pianos or synths and stuff, instruments. You usually don't want to do it too much on vocals. I like to do like a smaller version on my vocals just to give it a little bit of play, a little wobble. But if you do too much on it, get way too much stereo on your vocals, then it's hard to hear and differentiate, and it doesn't sound like you're actually standing in front of somebody with a microphone. So, there we go. We be jamming. We be jamming, ya. And then you just jam out for a little bit and just kind of cheese out. And, if you made something that you can jam to, cool. If you get 30 minutes into it and you're sitting back and you're like, I can't even bob my head to this stupid thing, or let alone tap my foot, then maybe it's time to just select everything, delete it, and start over. No reason to keep kicking yourself. What is it? The saying is told, beating a dead horse. If it's dead, it's dead. Just leave it be. Start new. So, that's that's what we're gonna do tonight. I showed you the basics, just how we get started, how we kind of build stuff, and we got this little thing going, and we start messing with instruments, give them a little different sound, get things going. So, it was a good little start. I will obviously Apple save. Hey, oh man, this thing. Why is this thing not following? I don't like gimbals, man. If somebody knows of a better gimbal for a GoPro, let me know. Apple save. Now this thing's looking at the floor. Man, I wish I knew. Man, up. Hi, there you are, you little devil, you. All right, so what do we got going? A little wobble here. Cool. So we're gonna save this. We'll play with it again later. We'll keep messing with it and show you how we're gonna take this, and we're gonna eventually go boom and explode it into some sort of song format. And that's what we're gonna do. And because that's what we do. We sit down here and we make music. You know, that's kind of what I've been doing for the last 2.5 months since this whole coronavirus thing has broken our entire world. I've been hanging out in the studio just working on this because watching the news, especially recently, now that they're actually burning down cities, I just want to hide in my basement in my studio and just make some music. I ain't hurt nobody. That's cool. That's what I've been doing. So I figured I'd bring you guys along. You can hang out with me. We can make music together. Sound good? It can be great. It can be terrible. It don't matter. We're doing stuff. Making music. Having fun. Doing stuff we enjoy. And hey, Saturday night, we having a drink. Not the rum! No! Hi, y'all. Thank you for joining me. My name is Sunshine. You've been watching, listening to, whatever, doing something with making music in the Midwest. And it has been my pleasure to bring you into my studio, my home, and play some music with me. And talk about stuff and jam out. Because, you know, times like these, we need people to jam with, man. Got a vibe, got a vibe, got a vibe, got a vibe. Anyways, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Now, if you want to hit up anything else that I have to offer, check out, there's probably links somewhere within like Facebook and YouTube and the podcast things, and I don't know, we'll get them all to link together and stuff and find out what else I got going on. I got like free music downloads somewhere on SoundCloud. There's probably a link somewhere. Let's go to my YouTube videos or a music video or something. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, peace out. Love y'all. I don't know. There's possibilities. Always possibilities.